So we're going to take our squats and turn them from a bilateral movement on both legs to unilateral movements by using split squats and lunges. So a split squat is a lunge without moving. That's all it is. You split and then you squat. And you go down and up without the movement in between. So to set up a split squat, what we're going to do is take a big step back. I want you to tuck your tail so you engage your glute. You can see that that changes the orientation of my back leg a little bit. That's fine. That can bend. One joint will influence the next joints, so totally normal. You want to keep your weight in the heel of the front foot, and you're going to drop the back knee straight down and then press through the heel of the front leg to come up. Retuck your tail, drop the back knee straight down, press through the heel of the front knee to come up. The important pieces here are that you want the front knee to stay at about 90 degrees, and you want the back knee to be able to come straight down. So if the front knee comes out a little bit, that's fine. If it's a little bit back, that's usually less fine because it usually means that you're hitching up your hips. The back knee, it's nice to have about a 90-degree angle, but if it comes in a little bit, as long as that doesn't mean that you have to hinge your hips back, as long as your upper body can stay mostly upright, you have a little bit more flexibility there. For most people, this is going to mean that you need a slightly bigger step back than you think. We're always going to step back because that allows us to get in a position where we can push the back knee straight down. If you're having trouble figuring out what it feels like to drop the back knee straight down, actually drop it down to the ground, retuck your tail, and then press through that front heel. Tuck all the way down, press up through that front heel. That can be a little more intense for some people, but it makes sure that you know that you're actually dropping the knee straight down. If you're using a mirror, what you want to avoid is just leaning forward into the front leg. Once we're comfortable with our split squats, we can adjust them and start moving in between reps and make them lunges. It's going to be the exact same form. We'll just come to center each time. So I'm going to take the same big step back. I'm going to tuck my tail. I'm going to drop my rear knee straight down. I'm going to press through my front heel and drive back up. So big step back, tuck, drop the knee, push off the front heel to come up. What I'm not doing is shoving myself forward off of the back foot. I'm pushing through the front heel to make it a single-legged squat. Once we're comfortable with doing lunges on one side and then the other, we can begin alternating, where we take one leg back and then the other leg back. You want to try to keep that nice straight up and down, upright torso position. And then once that feels okay, you can add a little bit more complexity by doing some lunges with rotation. So you'll go back, you'll rotate toward your front knee, back, and then forward. Back, rotate toward the front knee, and forward. With these, you want to make sure that you're not shifting the knee offline with you, that you're not curtsying out your back knee, that everything stays locked in, except that your shoulders rotate offline from your hips. So those are our split squats and our rear lunges. We're only going to do rear lunges. Forward lunges aren't my favorites, so we're not going to do them. So those are lunges. Now you try.